So welcome to Friday. We have Chinda and Melissa who have the exact same thing going on in their bodies. Looks a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same pattern. So we've been spending time rolling the right sits bone at the gluteal fold line and then coming down through the hamstrings and then down through the lower leg and then gastroc and soleus. And that was all on the left. Then we switched and came to the right pec, opening up the right pec, and then the lat line, so it stops pulling down and overactivating the trap. After that, we came to the top of the left shoulder and rolled down the upper trap and levators on this side. And then Chinda came and did the same thing on the right, so she's got to go do one more pass under her right armpit because this has to stay free. Now, Melissa is doing roll downs and she's focusing at the bottom of pulling her tail up as much as she can. And at the same time, you're going to push your heel down. So you're really looking for as much length as you can get up the back of your leg when you're down there. And it's okay, Melissa, if you put your hands on your legs at the bottom, just to feel yourself either have some stability while you try to get your tail up, or to actually let yourself pull your tail up and pull open the space that's behind your knees. And now Chinda's doing the same. So you have the block between your feet, Chinda. You're going to reach your heels together and downward. Okay, where you get it. Okay, so let's grab a theraband for you. And we're going to put it behind your thigh bones. And then right there, Chinda, see if you can push your heels down away from the back of your knees. And then you're going to roll down to let yourself feel them separate out. Yeah. And Melissa, first just give me a press forward and see if you feel your abs lift up. Okay, super. And then you're going to release it, take it off your backside, come into a bow, and then right at about the place where on the way up you feel that, that loss of support, press forward again. See if you can feel your abs pull up and feel like little seat belts across you. One across your hip, one across your pubic bone to your legs, one across the hip, and then another at your ribs. Can you have that sensation of lifting? Whoa, whoa. So Chinda, when you start this next roll down, you're going to pull your heels down and then pull your sits bones up your wall. So you might even almost hinge into this one. We're really trying to get that pelvis to move. And then Melissa, did that make any sense in your body? Yep, okay, so let's do you also in a hinge rather than a round. So if you press forward, now push your sits bones up, tailbone up, and then push slightly downward with your hands. Do you get any more support? Okay. Exactly. Hinge down, roll up for Chinda. And then reach your hands slightly downward. There you go. Like you're pulling your band down a little bit. That's it. So when you're ready to come up, start with your feet, Chinda. Good. How was that, Chinda? How was that, Melissa? So let's do just one more. Do you feel it like when you have to lift your saddle? Because that's what, 40, 50 pounds? So you're really, got it. So you don't have to come down. Got it. So does the same guy who owns the place where she's boarded, does he give you lessons? Ah. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. So Chinda, on your next one, once you're up, we're gonna move you so you face your PilatesStick straps, and you're gonna sit on the floor facing it, and then me and Melissa will use our therabands. Oh, that's nice. Not too far. Oh, far from the steps. So that's a good question. Both are interesting questions. Because I have the same thought too. How far do you have to go? So Chinda, that it depends on your resistance. I want you to have something to hang off of, and you're going to really work on feeling your sits bone rock under you with your abs drawing in. And then you're going to pull in, folding ribs in here, and then rock back up. So I want enough tension so that coming up, you can almost ride the strap, that you don't have to work. You're just letting yourself fold. Even though these are turning on, it's passive, right? Because you have the help from your strap. And then Melissa, we have the theraband. And we're gonna do the same idea. So if you get a lot of tension on there and then bring those knuckles together, you're gonna exhale, let yourself come away from the tension, right? Let your pelvis rock under and your pubic bone rock up, rock back. Yeah, good. And then pull a little bit to give you a little bit of help on the way up so that hips are flexing in a passive way, and more of the work is about just getting this up and in. Yeah. Yeah. So we're holding at our chest, and we're just going to let ourselves hang back because I don't have enough tension to hang back. Hang on. Yep, hang in that curve. And I want you to think of it as starting from your pelvis. Let your sits bones rock under you and down the back of your legs. Yep, let them rock. That's nice, Melissa. That's it. Yep, so really let it rock. So you're, how do we get you to not use your shoulders so much, Chinda? You can shake those guys out. What if we, let me think about this for a second. If we made diamond arms and you let yourself rock away from your diamond arms rather than lean back into your diamond arms, imagine that your arms are going to stay right there and you just let your center roll back. Okay, but don't let your arms go. So you come back up, keep them in place. Now let your middle roll back, but don't let your arms go any further back. Oh, yes! That's it, lady. Come up further. Come up, start higher even. Keep your arms wide. Don't let them move. Don't let them move. Just let your middle move. Just let your middle move. Yes, that's it, Chinda. That's the way. Good. And then Melissa, how are you doing down there? I say down there because your square is at the bottom. Good. So as you get your sits bones to rock under you and down the back of your leg, I want you to straighten your legs a little bit. Really push out through your heels in that moment. You're going to feel a little more seat and hopefully a little bit more mid and low belly. Oh, Chinda, don't let your arms lean back. Arms stay placed and your middle goes back. Don't move your arms. Don't move your arms. Don't let them go back. Just your middle. That's it, girl. That's the way. So it might feel really small to you, and that's okay. Really letting the front of you do the work. Good. And then Melissa, I'm going to move that screen so I can see more of you here. All right, yeah, let me see the sits bones go under you, Melissa. Push them down to the back of your knee, and then the back of knee to your heel, and your heel along the floor and away. Come on, legs, let me see. Go right side. I know, and after we rolled your left one, it's like, I got this, and the right one's like, do we have to? Yes, we have to. So fold your middle. That's it, Chinda. There you are. There you are. Good. So, okay, so where are we now? So Melissa, you have that little reach going. Now you're going to hold it, drag your heels in, push them out, feel your abs pull further back. You're going to really let your ankles flex. Try to keep the heels on the ground as they do. So sometimes we push them off the ground. You're pushing them along the ground as far as you can with the back of your heel. That's it, good. And you're just going to repeat that. See if you can feel that deepening through your center. Yep, so they come in and then they slide out and you look for that length. And as they go out that way, you should feel your center pulling up this way. Keep those heels down as you reach them out. A little more flex, good. And then Chinda, how are you doing? Yeah, you probably needed a little break. So you can come forward and reach forward and then just reach one arm up like golf. So I've got one hand on one leg or foot and the other one just reaches up. Think spine twist and a hinge. And you're going to let yourself pause to open up that arm way up high. Good. Does that feel good, Melissa? Good. And then you can do the same thing with your band. If you don't want to do the boomerang, you would cross it across your feet, push one hand forward, and then the other one opens up to the side. And you're, again, not letting the shoulder come towards you. You're pulling it away from you. Yes, lovely, good. And then stacking it up, and then the same thing the other way. That's it, good. That's it, open up that side. Take that space, pull it open. Good. Go, good. Let's do one more on each side. I'm watching you both. Good. Nice, good. Yep, open that space. There you go. Yes, I can see that across your back. Good, good. All right, and then we're just gonna simply roll our way onto our back. So Chinda, in this one, you don't need your strap unless you want it to help you get down, because we're just gonna roll down and then have a nice little easy pelvic tilt and then rock as far as you can the other way and just pubic bone pulling in. So I want you to feel how you're getting there. Be as light as you can on your feet. Let your abdominals do the pull. So when you were just doing those little rollbacks that you just did, remember how you got your sits bones to slide down your legs and how your high abdominals grabbed onto those ribs. If you feel yourself choking yourself, right? If you feel tension in your neck and shoulders, that's you trying to force your chest down at your belly. So you might try with arms overhead, or maybe in scarecrow, a little smaller motion. If you're very tight, you might want to elevate your arms on blocks or little towels. But we're just feeling that sensation. Good. That's it. You can play with arm. Melissa's got her arms out in a T shape. See what happens if you stay in that T shape, but put your palms face up. And as you turn your abs on, just very gently rotate so you're putting a little more pressure in the thumb, in the back of the thumb. The thumbnail pushes down. Ignore the dogs kissing your face. Oh. Yep, just that tiny little bit. What that does is it will turn on your multifidi right on either side of your neck spine, and maybe down through the high thoracic, and keeps you from shoving your chest down. So this is as you exhale, right? You're pulling your pubic bone up, you're pulling your pelvic floor up too on that exhale. And then inhale, release your thumb and release your pelvic floor. Yeah. Wow, be careful, kids. Good, all right. And then you can gently let your hands come back to your sides. We're gonna roll up into a hip bridge. So find your heels. Start with that pelvic tilt, right? So instead of just throwing your hip in the air, draw those abs in first, check your shoulders, and then round your hip up. So if when you start that bridge, you immediately noticed, oh my gosh, I just collapsed my chest. Move your arms to a position that makes it more challenging, whether it's the scarecrow or the arms out to the side with your palms up, just to help you stay open through your chest. And yes, you might notice the multifidi right against your spine. It shouldn't be a wave coming off the side of your head to your shoulders. It should be very local. A nice stabilizing sensation. Nice. Yeah, and you just easy up and then easy down. And we're going to do 3 more, just letting your pelvis roll up off the mat and then back down. Good. So hopefully that should feel good. And then we're gonna add on. So we're gonna take your left heel, step it out so it's just beyond your right toe. So sometimes a muscle gets tight because it's not strong enough to do its job. So instead it just stiffens. We're gonna build a little strength through your hamstrings and hip. So you can be. Oh yeah, that's a good question. You definitely can still be in. Yes, you totally still can be. So if that helps you to stay open rather than do this weird little push and sink, go ahead and do it. My feet are staggered just slightly, and we're pressing into the right heel. So more of the work is coming from the right hip. Yeah, the right foot is closer to your butt. Exactly. And we're warming up with that side because I think your right ham might be a little stronger on both of you. And we're doing the same nice peel up. See if you can pull your heel towards you at the top just to get the front of your hip to have a nice stretch, and then round back down. Think of your weight as 75% on that right foot and just 25 on that left. Did I do my math right? Yes, 75 and 25 is 100. Okay. Good. And we'll do just two more, finding that peel, that reach through the thigh and the pull through the heel. Good. All right. Then we'll bring the left foot in. Before you begin, I want you to stretch your right leg out. Push the heel again along the floor. See if you can feel the front of your hip stretch on that one. On that right. Good. Then pull the heel toward the sky. Feel the back of the leg stretch. And then I want you to notice what your sits bones do. Do they rock up off the mat, or can you keep them, the back of them, down toward the mat? Yes, flex the hip. So first we started with the foot on the ground, and then we flexed the hip and brought the leg to the sky. So both of you rock your pubic bone away from your nose toward the ground a little bit. Now pull the leg back up and the abs back in, but keep your pelvis away from you. Rock. Can you rock even more, Melissa? Take your pubic bone away from your nose. So you can use your theraband if you want. Put it up over your foot. I'd like to double it so it has more help. And then you can hold the leg while you move your pelvis. And that's going to increase the stretch through the back of that leg. So tight. All right, and then if you can, take that foot to the outside, and this is where having that theraband or your feet in your straps is helpful, because you can pull on the strap or pull on the theraband, and you're going to pull your opposite hip down as much as you can. And after you feel the initial stretch, when it stops changing, then you're going to push out through your heel a little bit more. You might have to lift your heel up, lift your leg up before you lay it back down. Yeah. And then bring it back up, pull it towards you one more time. And hopefully you should find that you're able to pull it a little more with your pelvis still staying. Yeah, that's better. Good, both of you, nice. Okay, let's do that again. Take that down to the outside. Feel the stretch. Opposite abs are holding the opposite hip down. Your left side is being held down. And then lift a little to reach through your heel, then lower it a little more. Good, and then bring it back up to the sky. Let it just float, and then pull it one more time. Good. All right, so then we'll take that band off, and we'll set the right foot down just beyond the left one. All right, and then for both of you, on this side, it might be more like 60-40. Left side having more of your weight than right. Just, I want you to feel like you can lift without straining your back here. So we'll let the right one help a little more. But you're still focusing on left foot driving, pulling towards your butt as you get up there, and then rounding down through your spine. Yeah, you feel that? Okay, just as I suspected. And Melissa. A cramp in your left calf once you're up. Yeah. Oh, it's under your pelvis. Got it. Do you have one of your little wedges handy? Are they within arm's reach, Chinda? If we put a wedge under your left foot with the high side toward the ball of your foot. And you can keep using, yeah, just like that. And you'll put the, so the little hill goes, so not that way, but perpendicular to your mat. So your foot feels like it's going up a hill. Yes, yes, like that. There you go. And then Melissa, if you can, I want you to sneak your right foot a little further away from you. Yep, keep going. Keep going. You might be able to just step right over it. That would be, I think you have to pull your wedge actually a little closer to you, Chinda. It's a little far. There you go. That's better. Good. And then Melissa, will that right foot go any more further away from you? Oh shoot, it's 11. Dang it. But I still want you guys to do this. And so now, Chinda, put most of your weight in the heel side of that left foot. Does that make it easier to feel? Good. Good, Melissa. See if you can drive a little more into your left foot. See if that hip will come up any more. And make it come from the foot, not the back. Really let the foot and the hip talk to each other. Yes, good breathing. I like it. Good. So, nice. Okay, Melissa, you're going to do another one like that. And then, Chinda, also, I want you to do another one. Because I feel like now you have less of that crampy sensation happening, yes? With the, okay, good. That's it, Melissa. Good, keep going. Can you go a little more? Let the foot be the leader. And yes, look at your obliques then now. That's great. They're helping stabilize. That's great. Yes. Oh, I feel you. It's the power leaks. We're trying to close up those power leaks. So then Melissa, if you want, you can do the same stretch with the band behind your left foot now. And then Chinda, you can also do the same stretch. That's what we're doing. So if you take the band and put it over your foot, first start with your foot to the sky, reach it up, find your pelvis. I'm sorry, along the ground. Yeah, you're right. So did you already do that one, Melissa? Just opening up the front of your hip. And then it comes up to the sky. That's right. Push your heel away from you along the ground until you feel the front of your hip get a little release. Let it stretch. And then when you feel that, then you'll lift it to the sky. And I like to double my band. I like a lot of support. And then pull your heel toward the ceiling. Really keep your sits bone down. And then you can add in the lateral one. And remember, when you go lateral, you'll just first feel the stretch, lift it a little bit, then reach through your heel. And after that's had its stretch, it should come back up and be able to come towards you a little bit more. Okay, so that's coming from your left obliques. I don't know if you remember feeling them when you were doing, remember I said, oh, look at your obliques. So see if you imagine them pulling all the way across you to your right side. Untuck your tail, so put your pubic bone back down. It's going to feel, the stretch will shift. Yeah? Then push with the heel and really pull across left to right through your center, Chinda. Let those obliques pull, 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 pull. That's it. Good. That's it. Look at your pelvis getting more down, Chinda. That's great. Do you feel it through your adductors? Or just so much as holding that it's yeah. Yeah. And over to the right. Okay. Ah. So when you let the foot rest on the wall, was it easier to pull your obliques over? Okay, That's great. So what you sort of just did was let your psoas step down a little by resting it on the wall. I think that's great. For you especially, super good. Melissa, that might be an option if you practice that move on your own, to let it come down to a place where it can actually rest. That's why I like to do with double my band folded twice, so I've got so much support from the band. Yeah. 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 I mean, this is you guys fine tuning you. So, I yes, you know, whole body stretch. I have to leave you now because I have a client in a few minutes. But let yourself. You're right. You're right. But I hope that was helpful. So when you're ready to come up to a stand, take your time, because your body's going to feel a little bit. It's going to want to hold itself the old way. See if you can hold yourself your new way, with long length between your sits bones and your heels, and your ribs being able to hold you over your hips. Yeah? Okay. All right, you. Congratulations on the new job. All right. Take care, Chinda. Bye, Melissa.